again, early with the Me Too movement. They did it with COVID in season 2. They did it with women's rights in season 3. And so, I think it's so early and everyone is so scared about what this means, the anxiety.
Perfect. So, hi, I'm Jonathan Bloomberg, writing for movies in Sweden.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. So it's an honor getting to speak with the two of you. I've been a fan of both of you for a long time, ever since Almost Famous and Watchmen with you, Billy. And I binged Togetherness
Oh,
many years ago, and also loved Room 104. So been following your careers for a long time. Uh, Stepping into the world of the morning show, if we roll the tapes back a bit, it was the first one of the four first shows that Apple actually released. So you hadn't even seen like proof of concept yet with them as a streamer. Now, a couple seasons in, is there anything that has changed from back when you were making that first season until till now, or is it still the same?
I mean, it feels pretty much the same to me. I haven't experienced a wild alteration in terms of process, and the morning show has an inertia of itself. That what they're trying to
Yeah.
do is quite difficult in terms of writing for a moving target, which is the world that we live in. So that pretty much takes over the entire process, as far as I've been able to tell.
yeah. I mean, the thing that I've just loved the progression of the morning show. If you look at the first season, it's tackling, the toppling of the patriarchy and the Me Too movement, and you see with the show itself, the rise of all the strong female characters on the show who've been built for success by Reese and Jen and Mimi Leader and Charlotte, our showrunner. So as the women have risen up in the show within the show, the morning show, they have also risen up, in our show as well in the ranks. So that's been really fun to watch.
Yeah, and me, I was a big fan of the newsroom back when that was airing too, and kind of feel they had that uh, aspirations to kind of be current as this show happens to be too. This season we go into deepfakes and AI and stuff like that, which is very current. Uh, so how do you guys feel like the show kind of shining a light on the behind the scenes of the effects that deepfakes and AI will have on your industry?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't surprised to see that they were tackling that. It's one of the things that the show does, which is, take a hot button topic that's very new that we don't have the answers to yet and examine it and just raise questions. They did it again early with the Me Too movement. They did it with COVID in season 2. They did it with women's rights in season 3. And so I think it's so early and everyone is so scared about what this means. The anxiety internationally is just really, really high from, is this going to take our jobs? Are we going to be able to trust the news? What does this all mean? So it's really just, you got to commend the writers and the producers. They delay the writing of this script as long as they can leading up to the shoot so that they can be as current as they possibly can. And it's still early days, so it remains to be seen how it's going to play out.
Yeah, and if we turn focus to this season in specific, both of your characters are out of UBN now, but uh, Bradley will have her way, and not to spoil anything, but you will tie into the story in some ways. Can you talk a bit about working with Reese this season?
Yeah, I mean, it was really fun for me to get a lot of on-screen time with Reese. We're close and friendly. We've been on the show for 7 years together, but we haven't had a lot of in-depth stuff in terms of scenes. So when I got the scripts, I assumed, oh, here, let's do more Chip and Alex stuff. And I said, no, this season's going to be about Chip and Bradley, and they're sort of in Woodward and Bernstein mode, unraveling the threads of this large conspiracy that lies, with tentacles at UBN, with tentacles that lead to some of their personal relationships as well. So it was fun to be in a more intricately plotted investigative journalism type storyline, which we hadn't done before.
Yeah, thanks a lot, both of you, for taking the time to speak with me today, and best of luck with the premiere.
Cheers.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. Take care.